Walk MS is the largest gathering of people living with MS in the world, and there's a 5K happening right here in the Valley.
Walk MS Las Vegas will be a fun-filled day with the intention of raising awareness and funds for the cause. And joining us now is Shonda Richberg from the National MS Society.
Good morning.
Shonda.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Wonderful. Thank you so much for having me.
No, we're thrilled to have you here. So before we get onto the event itself, what is your role with the society and how did you get involved and started with them?
Yeah, so I am the development manager for Walk MS here in Las Vegas. I got involved several years ago. My mother was diagnosed with MS and she lived with MS for 28 years and she passed away unfortunately in 2018, and it's been my life's mission to get involved. I started walking in the various walks and became a top fundraiser, and then most recently, earlier last year, I had the opportunity, this role came available, and I jumped at the opportunity. It is like my dream job, helping people that live with MS like my mother.
Yeah. You know, there may be people out there who might not be familiar with MS and what it all entails. So can you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. Multiple sclerosis is a unpredictable disease of the central nervous system. You know, our central nervous system makes up our brain, spinal cord, optic nerves, and essentially what MS is a disruption of that communication from your brain and your body. And no two people living with MS, it looks differently. You see one person with MS, it might look one way, it might be vision issues, mobility issues, you know, tingling, numbness, things like that. And another person, it could be totally cognitive or something different. So totally different, it affects everybody differently.
Right.
And so, yeah, I mean, I'm no doctor, but that's the way I understand it. I was my mom's caregiver for a long time, and I watched it personally.
So the walk is going to be taking place soon.
Yes.
That's obviously something that's beneficial for the organization. Tell us a little bit about the day, what people can expect, and what's going on.
Oh, Walk MS, it's an amazing event. So it's this Saturday, April 5th at Sunset Park in Henderson, and it's a 5K. There's a 1 mile or a 3 mile route. You can choose to walk, or you can choose not to walk at all. Some of our participants are unable to walk because of mobility issues, so they'll just hang out. There's going to be a ton of sponsors there. We have a great guest speaker this year. Her name is Lori Shar, and she is living with MS. She's a retired preschool teacher, and she lives with MS. Her brother, David Hum, is a former Raiders quarterback here in the local area. He was a quarterback in the 70s and 80s, and he lived with MS. And today is his birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday!
It would have been his 72nd birthday.
Yeah.
He passed away in 2018. And so Lori is going to be our guest speaker, and she's going to tell her story. And then we have amazing sponsors. One of our local sponsors who's amazing. They have a restaurant, a couple restaurants, Marche Baca and Chalvino. They give a lot to the MS Society. They're an amazing partner to work with, and it's just going to be a fun day of dancing. We have DJs, and it's just the largest community of MS coming together and celebrating.
Support.
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's so wonderful. You know, obviously this event is to raise funds. So where are those funds going to go towards?
Yeah, so the funds go to a multitude of areas. They go to awareness, bringing awareness to the MS community. They also go to support those living with MS, and also research. A lot of research. We are the closest we've ever been to a cure. And so we need the funds to help continue with research and awareness, and like things like the walk, it brings awareness to the community and support those living with MS. So that's where the funds go when you donate.
How can viewers watching at home get involved with the MS Society if it wasn't through this walk itself?
Yeah, you can go on our national website. It's nationalmssociety.org, and there's a wealth of knowledge there. You can just sign up. There's our MS Navigator program. There's so many resources that we provide for you. So whatever your need is, if you love someone with MS, if you're living with MS, or you just want to find out and get involved, there's so many opportunities on our website to take a look at.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
Yes.
Walk MS Las Vegas is taking place on Saturday, April 5th at Sunset Park. The ceremony will begin at 8:30 a.m. and the walk will start at 9 a.m. To learn more about the MS Society and to register for the 5K walk, go to nationalmssociety.org.